Man United boss Ruben Amorim admits he's a bit surprised by new signing Senne Lammens. As furious Amorim hits back at Liverpool's onslaught with no-nonsense verdict, "I don't need anyone." Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim has confessed he's been a bit surprised by the influence goalkeeper Senne Lammens has had since making his debut. Lammens initially demonstrated his quality against Sunderland before the October international break, then delivered another excellent display against Liverpool. The 23-year-old's lengthy goal kicks became a decisive factor in both United triumphs. He also produced a vital stop to thwart Alexander Isak during the opening period at Anfield, drawing post-match acclaim. When pressed at Carrington on Friday about whether Lammens' contribution had caught him off guard, Amorim acknowledged, "I think a little bit because it's hard in the moment of our club, all the speculation around the goalkeepers, he's not a young kid but he's still young. He coped really well with the pressure, he's really composed, he's defending really well. The importance of playing with both feet to kick the ball is so important nowadays, especially when you have to play against Liverpool in a more direct style. I'm a little bit surprised, but I was expecting a talented guy. But yes, a little bit surprised," reports the Manchester Evening News. Amorim went on to address the team's direct tactics, stating, "I think you can see progress if you watch all the games. That game was different. If you have to point at a team who can control games with the ball, it is City or against Arsenal at the end of the game. Every team has to adapt and we adapt. We struggled to have long possessions against Liverpool, but if you go to the Arsenal game, it was completely different. Sometimes it is the environment, which is the first part we miss. Some players who are in different positions, who can give us more direct play than playing with the ball. We want to play a different style. Our style is a different style, but I'm really pleased for the adaptation of winning games. Sometimes we are struggling but we can manage some things to win games and that is really important. If you judge our 8 games, you know clearly what game we want to play." Slott criticised United's approach, but Amorim refused to respond to the Liverpool manager's comments. "Liverpool is in the past, I don't want to comment," he declared. "It is not important, it is important what Fabian Herzler said, to try to understand what is going to happen against Brighton. I understand everything. I am really pleased that the team can play different games. It was an important win but I was the first one to say we need to play better with the ball. I don't care what Slott is saying, what people are saying about our team. I can watch the game and say we can do better and we need to do better in the future, but sometimes you need to adapt to the game. So I don't need anyone to evaluate my team. I can evaluate my team and I am really clear that we should play better with the ball and we are going to try to do that in this game." Amorim remarked, "We are always talking about that, a turning point, but that connects with the other question about how we face competition. If you just think about that we are going to try to perform and put everything on the field, that is the most important thing." In other news, Man United manager Amorim hits back at Liverpool's onslaught with no-nonsense verdict, "I don't need anyone." Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim has hit back at Liverpool coach onslaught after being accused of relying on low block and long balls to clinch a victory at Anfield last Sunday. Man United's 2-1 win was the first at Liverpool since 2016, but Slott was quick to point out the Red Devils' defensive tactics after the defeat. Slott changed tunes on Friday when he underlined that he was only trying to compliment Man United and Amorim with his post-match comments last weekend, but Amorim chose to reply to the Dutch manager's initial comments with a non-nonsense reply. Amorim slammed Slott for last weekend comments. Amorim told Slott that he doesn't need an outsider to evaluate his team, as it's easy to pick faults in any game, besides also acknowledging that United need to play better with the ball. "I don't care what Slott is saying, what people are saying about our team," Amorim said. "I can watch the game and say we can do better and we need to do better in the future, but sometimes you need to adapt to the game. So I don't need anyone to evaluate my team. I can evaluate my team and I am really clear that we should play better with the ball and we are going to try to do that in this game." United face Brighton at Old Trafford on Saturday, which would also be Bruno Fernandes's 200th game for the club. Ahead of the tie, the Portuguese midfielder revealed that he was never close to joining Saudi Arabian team Al Hilal in the summer, adding that he will consider any transfer proposals only after the 2026 World Cup. "I've seen a lot of people talking that I had an agreement to go already next season. If the club has done that agreement, it wasn't with me," said Fernandes. "I haven't spoken with anyone. I could tell you that there are still people talking to me and saying that they will be very eager to have me next year, of course. But from my side, that's not talked about. Because my agent also knows how I work, so if he wants to talk to me, it will be after the World Cup. Because until then, I won't speak to anyone." If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.